Hello, thank you for tuning in to Titan streaming service. Today I'm going to be streaming Tarkov very early in the morning. And there's a reason for that. I didn't feel like sleeping. There's also another reason for that. I've been sick. Very bad headache, so I slept for most of yesterday. But for today, I'm gonna do what I do best. I don't know how I'm gonna sing. God. Fuck, I'm dying. Oh my goodness. This one go on the ADAR. Where's the ADAR? I already have one of these. The URX. Let's compare these. Gotta pee. I gotta pee. I'll be back. I'm muting myself.
Давай, давай, давай! Шмаляют! Ну чё, пацанчики, ну-ка, блядь, все сюда ко мне! На, блядь, ты, сука! Куда лупишь, сыч? Прячься давай, пошел! тебе, служивый! О, вижу их! Only plays.
How old was your son when you were wiping his ass playing Minecraft?
He's fucking 37, mate.
Man, that's rough.
He just shits himself while he plays
What do
Minecraft.
any of you two like? I hate you a napkin for a wank.
Mum, get the fuck
I
out.
would like,
Oh.
I would like a napkin actually to get this chocolate off my hands.
How about I get the shit off your ass?
That's not fucking chocolate, that's
That's
shit.
fucking shit. You're eating shit, darling.
That's
Oh,
shit, you
dear.
fucking
This
killer.
happened again,
You
has it?
fucking stupid cunt. You're eating shit.
Have you fucking forgot the difference
Are
between
you
shit and
fucking
chocolate?
retarded? You forgot the difference
Wait a
between
moment,
the
wait a
shit and
moment, wait a moment, wait a
chocolate.
moment.
You fucking proddy
You
bastard.
fucking cunt. You fucking pedophile.
All right, then. Hey, we've got Nightmare House
You
downloaded.
dirty fucking pedophile. Eating shit, you naughty boy.
Let's get off this. Let's get off this topic.
You're fucking guilty.
Emphasis. I want the gamers out there to know what to listen to. What to,
On our 6! No one's left behind? Yeah, sure.
Ответьте, служивый!
Hit them. Go. You will see a black head crouch down and crawl into the room.
Пали хуесос! Срочно, пацаны! Вот! Саша, руки пальцы!
Вон он!
Hello guys, it's a boy. I only made one 3 video show. Also have a lot of storage units. 4 stickers have a combined value of 1,250 euro on the Steam market, and they're on a vanilla PP Bison. I also have a lot of storage units. Some of these are filled with just trash from case openings. Some are filled with investments that I've made, which I may be planning on making a video. I guess we'll see about that. And many of these also just contain stuff from the Operation Battle Pass, which I haven't removed yet. So, yeah, it's mostly trash. Next up is the stupidest skin I have. It's a .420 float Jesus pattern dual Berettas colony. Now, if you're wondering why it's named 420, it's because the float's 420. But if you're wondering why it's named Jesus, look on the handle. It's Jesus. Next up is just a lot of loads here. Katos that I have. All of these are pretty shit, low tier Katos, so these are not worth much at all, like €5 each or something. I have some Katos here that are quite cool in my opinion. We have this one with a Titan and a iBuyPower Holo. Also have some random 4x Katos here. Still not worth a lot. Also, I have some unapplied Kato 2014 stickers and one holo. These were from the capsule opening I did like a year ago now. I just haven't gotten rid of them yet. This is one of the few Katos I have which I actually like. It's a recent holo in like the biggest position and it just looks really nice. Here's a Kato which is pretty cool. It's a newer one, the Glock Moonrise. But as you can see, the moon is over here, but it has been replaced by the Dignitas logo. That's pretty cool. I also have a Glock Fade. This is my go-to terrorist pistol because it looks pretty cool. My 5.7 is this one. It's the best pattern possible. It's basically full blue. And it also has 3 Titan 2015 holo stickers, which look pretty cool. Next up, I have 2 Desert Eagle Blazes. Both of them have really good float, 0.00. And this one has an LGB holo. Doesn't add much value, but it looks cool. One of my favorite M4s is this one. It's an M4 Evil Daimyo stat track, and it has 4 Hellraisers non-holo. Up until recently, this was the only one in the world, but now there exists 2. The highest offer I've gotten on this one was around €500, and since the skin is like €16, these stickers add a lot of value. Next up, I still have this one, the AK I've had since I don't even know how long, probably like 5-6 years now. I also have this one, which has a lot of blue, sadly not a lot on the top. I also have this AK, which fits the M4 pretty well. This one only has 3 though, and I'm not gonna craft the 4th one because I just lose money and there already exists many of these with 4 stickers. Now, getting into the reds, I have some pretty cool skins. For my ops, I have currently 3 op dragon lores, and as you can see, they're all 3 field tested, and none of them are minimal wear because I've already traded away the minimal wear dragon lore from my trading challenge. I have a minimal wear Gungnir with a really good float as well. I have a lightning strike factory new and a minimal wear Medusa with a keyed holo on the scope. It doesn't add a lot of value, but it just makes it special. And I have 3 op princess, 2 field testeds and 1 minimal wear. And this is the first time ever I've had all of the god tier ops, or whatever you want to call them, the really expensive rare ops, the D-Lore, Gungnir, Medusa, and Prince, so the 2 old ones and the 2 new ones, for a full collection. So I'm really glad that I have all 4 of those in my collection. Next up, for my AK, I have some very interesting skins as well. I have a field-tested Fire Serpent and a minimal wear Fire Serpent, and a field-tested Wild Lotus and a minimal wear Wild Lotus. But wait 1 second, what the fuck is that? Well, my friends, that is a Vox Holo 2014 Kato on wood, which is the best placement you can have. So this is a really good play skin. This skin without the sticker is like €370, and this sticker adds a lot of value. So with the sticker, this would be worth like €700 to €800. Now, going into the Ursus knives, I have some cool knives. I've got 1 Ursus Tiger Tooth and 4 Ursus Marble Fades. Sadly, there's nothing special with any of these. I've got 2 Ursus Fades. Both of these are special because they're both 99% fade. Basically, full fade. And I also have a Sapphire and a Ruby. The Sapphire, although being expensive, doesn't have a special float, but the Ruby has 0.002, making this the 3rd best Ursus Ruby in the world. Next up, going into Talons, I have quite a few. 2 Talon Slaughters, 2 Talon Damascus, 1 really beat up Crimson Web. It barely looks like a Crimson Web anymore, which is why I like it. A Doppler Phase 1, Phase 4, and Phase 2. 3 Marble Fades, 1 Vanilla, and finally, the most special one, a Case Harden. Now, as you can see on this little picture, it's more than just a regular Case Harden. If you've seen my showcase before, you might remember this one. And you may be thinking, Anomaly, you sold this one, how do you have it again? Well, this is not the same one I had, this one is battle scarred, but it's the exact same pattern. Next up is another very special knife, a survival knife Fade. Now the Fade isn't special, it's only 90%. What's special is the float. Are you ready? Oh my god. 0.0007. This is the second best float survival fade and the third best survival knife in general. This is a really special knife. Next up, going into stilettos, I have a vanilla, tiger tooth, a fade, a phase 3, and a phase 4, and a sapphire. I'm not sure if the color of the handle fits very well, but I still like it. Next up, going into gloves, I will admit I don't have that many special gloves. I have some cool gloves, but I don't have any really insane gloves anymore. Since the cool gloves I have are bad quality, like well worn. These ones are well worn as well. The coolest gloves I have, I think, are these ones, amphibious minimal wear. Next up, I have Shadow Daggers Black Pearl. I've actually had these for a long while because I can't sell them. No one wants to buy these, but I think they're pretty cool and not too expensive. I'm selling these for 180 euro. Next up, two vanilla knives, Navaja and Paracord, and once again a very special knife, Paracord Fade 0.002 with a fade of 99.4%. Now, there are paracord knives with better fade, and there are paracord knives with better float, but there is no paracord knife with a better float and fade. So if you count both fade and float, this is the best paracord fade in the world. And goddamn is it beautiful. Next up, going into M9 bayonets, there is quite a lot. A tiger tooth, 3 slaughters, 5 marble fades, one of them being a red tip, a factory new M9 lore with a pretty decent float. This one is really an end game knife. I like it a lot. A phase 2 gamma minimal wear. I accidentally bought this one. I didn't know it was minimal wear, so I kind of shafted myself on that one. 2 freehands, 1 fade, 8 dopplers. 3 of them are phase 2, and I think 2 of these are phase 4. Damascus, 3 vanillas, autotronic minimal wear and autotronic factory new, a blue steel, and finally minimal wear crimson. This used to be a really high tier knife. Sadly now it's not as high tier, but I still have the nostalgia. Next, we're heading into karambits. The special ones here would be the factory new lore, the slaughter, which has a diamond on the play side, the karambit fade, which has a pretty decent slaughter, which has a diamond on the play side, the karambit fade, which has a pretty decent fade, the ruby, which has a really insane corner, as you can see here, and finally the karambit crimson web, factory new. This is a really insane knife. Sadly, it's dropped a lot in value. This one used to be like 4k, now it's like 2k or so, and sadly this one has been duped. I think there's 6 exact ones like this, but still, it's a nice knife. Next up, we have huntsman knives. The special ones here are the sapphires, one of them being 0.00 float, some gloves which fit the sapphires, and then for gut, flip, falcon, and classic knives, I don't have a lot of them because most of these are low value, not the classic but the other 3 ones, but I still have a flip sapphire, which is very nice, and this one which I got for market value, but it's pretty blue. It doesn't really add any value, but I mean, I like it. Now, heading into butterfly knives, I have some very special ones. I have a butterfly ruby factory new with a 0.008 float, so that's a very good float. A butterfly sapphire with 0.008 float, which is also a really crazy knife. And then I have one better butterfly sapphire with 0.007. So all 3 of these knives are extremely rare and valuable and good float as well, so they look amazing in game. For Bowie knives, I have 2 sapphires and 1 black pearl. I usually wouldn't buy black pearls, but this one was for a good price, and I felt I haven't really ever had black pearls, so I might as well start getting some of them, because I'm not a pussy boy. And finally, for bayonets, I have these. Sadly, these are all pretty standard. None of them are very special. And then for the last thing, these are all I haven't usually in the game. For Bowie knives, I have 2 sapphires and 1 black pearl. I usually wouldn't buy black pearls, but this one was for a good price. price, and I felt I haven't really ever had black pearls. So I might as well start getting some of them, because I'm not a pussy boy. And finally, for bayonets, I have these. Sadly, these are all pretty standard. None of them are very special. And then for the last thing, we have the stat track and name tagged items. The special items here would be the stat track Classic Crimson. It's field tested, but it has a really bad float, so it looks good here on the edge. And of course, I have this one, speaking about Karambit Slaughter diamond patterns. This is the best diamond pattern you can get. It's pattern ID 349, and this has been my favorite Kara Slaughter pattern for probably 5 years now. And I saw one of these on a marketplace, and I decided that I was gonna buy it. So obviously I won't make any profit on this item, but I don't care. I really wanted this one because it's my favorite pattern. My USP is also here. It's the one that has 4 Titan 2015s. They don't add too much value, but it's a special USP. And then finally, 3 cool items with the crown sticker on them. The crown doesn't add too much value, but it makes the skin kind of unique, or at least a better play skin. I like it very much here on the howl because it kind of sticks out. But that is basically my inventory showcase of 2020. But my inventory definitely hasn't been as crazy as it is right now for a long time. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little inventory showcase. I felt like making this video because I've really gotten more interested in trading recently and items, and I just love collecting CS skins, I'm not gonna lie. So thank you for watching. Let me know if you thought this video was fun and if you want more skin videos. And now I'm going to go beg to my last.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here. Now our first story today comes from the YouTuber Jake Paul. Now Jake Paul is actually under a lot of backlash right now from many other YouTubers and content creators because recently he actually was spotted looting in Arizona. Now I'm sure many of you are aware of the injustice that took place. The issue is loot actually involved in a riot where people were actively Paul and his friends were caught just walking.
Oh my god! Oh my god, it's getting crazy.
Actually stolen from the local PF Chang's here. It's absolutely insane to everyone because no one knows why Jake Paul would do this. He's an actual millionaire outside protesting, getting shot with rubber bullets, tear gas, beat by cops, etc. This tweet has over 60,000 retweets. People are really upset protesting downtown. But it went directly to the looting in Scottsdale, embracing looting. The professional Adam22 tweeted out here saying, how am I supposed to go to bed knowing that Jake Paul is out looting? The professional fighter and the guy who also used to have beef with the Paul brothers, Dylan Dennis, tweet out here saying, Jake Paul is a scumbag, being an opportunist when an innocent black man was murdered in broad daylight. This isn't content for a vlog, this is real life. And that's right guys, Jake and his friends posted photos to their social media showing Jake actually holding a camera here like he was about to film the whole thing, like it was some spectacle for his vlog. Jenny tweeted out here saying, before you assume the worst about Jake Paul minding the protest for vlog content, please remember that an undercover psychiatrist hung out with him for a weekend and didn't get a gross feeling from him, so he's not a sociopath. Now she is actually referring to the Shane Dawson documentary on Jake Paul. Now the YouTuber Mr. Preda took this a step further. He tweeted at YouTube saying, good morning, it's time to finally make an example of Jake Paul, a millionaire whose latest stunt is looting during the Black Lives Matter protests. Channel takedown, AdSense donated to multiple BLM funds, act for once. So there are YouTubers right now that are calling for Jake Paul's entire channel to be taken down over this. And then actually one of Jake Paul's former co-workers who is in Team 10, Mia Lin, tweeted out saying, literally, what the fuck, Jake? We never agreed on a lot, but this dude, are you like for real? I back you up so much when people ask me what it was like working with you, but you're old enough to not be a misguided kid anymore. This is blatant. Fuck all your yes men gassing you up too. Now Jake Paul decided to respond to this yesterday. He posted saying, to be absolutely clear, neither I nor anyone in our group was engaged in any looting or vandalism. For context, we spent the day doing our part to peacefully protest one of the most horrific injustices our country has ever seen, which led to us being tear gassed for filming the events and brutality that were unfolding in Arizona. We were gassed and forced to keep moving on foot. We filmed everything we saw in an effort to share our experience and bring more attention to the anger felt in every neighborhood we traveled through. We were strictly documenting, not engaging. I do not condone violence, looting, or breaking the law. However, I understand the anger and frustration that led to the destruction we witnessed, and while it's not the answer, it's important that people see it and collectively figure out how to move forward in a healthy way. We're all doing the best we can to be helpful and raise awareness. This is not the time to attack each other, it's the time to join together and evolve. Now the YouTuber Elijah Daniel responded saying, you were on camera with a bottle of vodka looted from PF Chang's. And that's right, people literally saw footage of Jake Paul actually being associated with the looting here. The YouTuber Eddie Burback responded saying, you walked around filming, then excitedly saying shit is going down with a vlog camera. Jake, you were like a parody of a dumb privileged white kid, except you're somehow a real person. Just shut the fuck up, dude. You suck. Jake Paul then posted on his Instagram story saying that he has donated $5,000 to the People's City Council Freedom Fund, and he says everything counts, every person matters, do your part. Now this has garnered a lot of backlash because people feel like this is just a PR move after his mess up in Arizona. Now speaking on some of the peaceful protests going on right now, the YouTuber Jeff Weddick was apparently shot by a rubber bullet here. Jeff posted on his Instagram saying, if you're white and you're going to a Black Lives Matter protest, make sure you stand in the front. Now a guy known as Blue on Twitter posted here saying, Mr. Beast can make a fund raising for growing millions of trees, but I don't see him making one to donate to the BLM community. Now some people thought that this was actually donation shaming Mr. Mr. Beast here, obviously he's donated to a lot of great causes before, but people feel like he shouldn't be shamed into donating to the situation. But Mr. Beast himself responded here, and he tweeted out saying, I want to donate $50,000 in support of Black Lives Matter, but I'm honestly not quite sure where would be the best at genuinely helping. 1,000,000% make the donation soon. Now, our next story today comes from the YouTuber known as Joshua Fluke. Now, this guy has around 250,000 subscribers, and recently he made a video saying that his family disowned him because he will no longer pay his own parents' rent.
Dad lost his job, lost his house. I gave them all of my savings to move to Utah. They were supposed to start a new life, and that just never happened. And then slowly my family kind of fell apart, and now my grandparents are blaming me for it, and I'm the bad person in all of this because I don't want to be a cash cow, and it's destroying my relationship with my dad, with my family, and now since they've basically cut me off, let's talk about it.
And for our next story today, we have one here from a YouTuber known as Nina Unrated. Now, she has over 300,000 subscribers, and recently she made a video saying here that the YouTuber Trisha Paytas actually decided to scam her out of $16,000.
I am going to be explaining to you guys how Trisha Paytas stole over $16,000 from me. I have all the receipts, I have all the evidence, I have all the proof, I have every single screenshot. This is not a clickbait video. I trusted OnlyFans. And I make a thank you video, and last night my check reflected a certain amount. This morning it reflected a certain amount. I checked an hour later and my pay had been docked over $16,000. All because I make a video, I thank Trisha for signing up under my link, and by her just either simply making a call or emailing the company, I don't know what she could have told the company, because business is business. In my professional mind, I was expecting to receive an email from OnlyFans. I didn't receive anything.
Now, our next story today comes from PewDiePie. Apparently there is another channel that is going to pass PewDiePie in subscribers soon. It's a channel known as Coco Melon. Now, they are actually a kids channel on YouTube. They have over 80 million subscribers right now, but they are gaining tons of subscribers every single day, and if this doesn't stop, they might actually pass
блядь, Versace,
My mic's been on mute. I forgot that I muted it when I went to the bathroom. I looked at my fucking video and I was like, wait a sec. There's no audio from me. Oh, crap. Did I forget to unmute it when I went from the bathroom? And the answer is yes. I was like, oh, what's up, Mighty Kip? Oh, yeah. Talk. No response. Maybe something's up, because Mighty Kip is a very responsive guy. Hopefully he didn't die. Oh, look. Audio's muted. Like I'd let you get this chance on me, buddy. Where the fuck she go? Oh, Jesus, that scared me. I don't have the best ammo. So my shots aren't going to be the most killing. This is level 3. This. I have quite the...
Хуярь медведя!
Where is he? I'm being surrounded. Where did that one go? This is a worry of mine. I don't want to reload. Like, I don't want to do this when I hear footsteps. Like, that's a no-go. I need this ammo, though. I got this gun off of a guy's body, so I'm lucky. Lucky he was bad, because I heard him running around. He has contacts, all this stuff on. Bad boy doesn't hear me. What do you got? Anything good? No? Let me search your pockets. Let me loot your pockets. Yep, of course it's rebuilds. How did I know it was rebuilds? You change so fast and talk. Right. He's right fucking here. Here we go. I need his helm. Yeah, talking to being quiet. Like where I hear something and I just go dead silent, or like my mic's cutting out. Because that could also be a thing, which is why I'm asking. I need this key.
Давай, мочи!
Get a hunter. And then need that. I need the ammo. I don't know if that's inside, like, real life or something. Alright. So it's not my mic. Okay. Where's my mag? Did I fast reload that B? I'm scared. I actually got fear. Well, probably everybody have extracted already. From what I've basically heard this whole entire game, which is nothing. Yeah, if I go quiet, that's because I hear something, and then I quit myself from talking, so I can help hear my surroundings much better. This one movable? Yeah. Why is it reloading? I'm not... What? Something's up with this. Oh, I thought it took a mag away. We should be extracting soon. Two honks is 10 seconds. I'm gonna check what's on these bodies over here. Those are underground.
Заебись, удачно зашли. Буду бить аккуратно, но сильно.
I'm getting back in the train. I think that was the 1 minute mark. Seconds or 30 seconds. I'm not sure what that one is. Oh, that was a 10 second. Oh man. Oh man. That was scary. That one was a quiet but scary run. I shot those two guys and I ran over to where they were and there was nothing. That's what scared me the most. That's what scared me the most. Because I shot at like some guys and they disappeared. $5K XP. Alright, that's enough to level. I should be level 8 now. While we wait for me to organize my inventory, how have you been, Kib? I haven't heard or streamed for a while. These go in these. These go in this. Those are big. Okay, I'm not sure I have this one yet. Nope, I don't have that one yet. I don't have 103. That's good, that's good, that's good. Seeing that you're doing alright. It sucks. I'll put it on. My back's itchy. Oh my gosh, my back is itchy. Stop itching, please. I need 1 mil rubles. You feel? So this is an expensive, like these are expensive ones. I can't, because what level is flea market? 10? Yeah. All right. So I'm 8. No. This isn't good. God, it's so laggy. Let's see. You usually have items I've never searched before. Oh, you actually have some good items, but they're too expensive. Let's see. Let's go back. The rapist. Oh, can I turn in one? Oh, yes. I should be level 8. Give me level 8. Why am I not level 8? Except, turn in. I'm level 8. How am I not level 8? What is this? Oh. Finally got one more. I almost got prepared all off that one run. Let's see all the gear or stuff that I've gotten. Ooh, that's the nicest gear I've had. You know what? I'm actually gonna put all these expensive ones in here. This is a mess. This is horrible to look at. I'm disgusted by this. Oh man, looks like absolute trash. I have no space in here. Actually, anything that's I'll put the NAC on there. That stuff's expensive. I'll sell these. I don't need that much of these. Nobody uses those. I could just buy the military grade ones. Splints are more useful. I only have 2 from raid, which isn't that useful. I'll bring that one in raid, and then I'll bring this one with me. And this one too. Gotta recycle. And I'll bring that with me. The one that I already have out there. Except, alright. Oh, so matches are for painkillers. Alright, so whoa. Military, that's expensive. 214. Alright, so I gotta go 214. What? 220? What are these keys? I gotta. Ah, damn. How am I not level? Oh, I am level 8. It just didn't say that I was level 8. Let's go do. Oh, yeah. Expensive items go in there. And I sell all my dog tags because I don't care about them. I can get them easily. I just don't care for them. Alright, so let's reorganize. Fuel conditioner should be like 100k plus on the flea market. I'm not sure. Hopefully. I'm going to sell this paracord as soon as I get it. Maybe the labs key card. I should do a labs run. I should do a labs run. With no gear, basically. Maybe. Oh, no. I don't want to waste that. I could probably go in with a PPSH. That could shred through all the raiders. Let's get these. Let me put the keys in here too. Oh, no, wait. I'm going to use these. So 214 checkpoint 203. Nice. I think 203 is the one that's actually pretty decent. Because 203, if I can remember right, is got a safe in it. If I'm thinking of the right place. If it's not the right place, then 203 is probably just going to be sold, and I will not care for it. I'm going to go and try it, and yeah, I'll go in with a train. Something that's disposable. Because an alpha rig's actually pretty useful, you know. Alpha's got use. A Titan rig's obviously going to be the one I always use. Its factory key is also extremely, extremely good. So I'm going to leave that here because I'm never going to use the factory key. And I know that for a fact because I never did before. Through all of those. Let's look at my skills real quick before we go into a raid. I've survived 6. I actually have a higher percentage than what I did before. I die like almost every single time. It'd be like 60 successful and then like 600 non-successful or non-lived or KIAs. Oh wait, I gotta. That's what I forgot to do. I gotta bring the ammo in it. PS. Alright, I guess I'll do that. We'll go into this, customs, and we'll check out my keys. They're all 3-story. 3 stories, the skinny one. 2nd story is the one with the fat ends. Skinny keys are 3-story. Fat keys are 2nd story. I always live by that. I wish I was streaming the runs I did, I think yesterday or something like that. I think it was yesterday or the day or early today. One of those two. I got some nutty kills and also some decent items. I also played with my buddy. But then I started playing Hoi 4 after that. I have slept a lot. So I'm not really tired. I fell asleep and woke up. I don't even remember what time I woke up at. I just remember that yesterday and the day before I was extremely dizzy. And the only way to get over being sick for me is to just sleep a lot. So I slept a lot. Like 12 hours or something. And I woke up I sleep on my bed in one direction, and I fell asleep on top of a pillow, and I guess I might have fell off of it and then got back up and then laid on my bed in the complete opposite direction because there's no way I could have gotten where the hell am I? In the direction that I was without getting off the bed and getting up, because I would have fell off either way. Oh, I'm gonna kill that guy. But there's no time. We are getting dorky on dorms, as Generalist Samuelus would say. And we don't stop until we get in cover. Perfect timing. Take a breather. Recuperate. Get rid of my phone notifications. Of course, he only posted when there was the Black Ops Murder thing going on. No, he doesn't talk to anybody else, but, get rid of those notifications. Let's see. Oh God. How are you not dead? You're scum. Buddy. Actually, he has an AK. I don't want to get into this. Сложи. Ежи blah 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 blah. Alright, there's people in dorms. Putting 10 in here. Oh, I can put a scope on this one. Ah, but I didn't get the mags from the guy's body. I just realized it would be pointless to even waste my time on that gun on this. I need to penetrate the armor, because this is not going to penetrate the armor that I have. I could probably destroy it, shred it with 30 rounds, but I would doubt the fact that I could kill somebody with it. I didn't insure any of my stuff too, I just realized. Yeah. This is just a complete recycle run, I guess. With that, a decently expensive gun. Which I actually am now regretting completely that I realized that. There's a person over here, I can hear him. Sounds like he's over at the other one. I heard metal. Closed. Really sketch. Yes, this is the expensive key. Or the key that's always made me most of my money on this. So 203 is an extremely good key. Usually it gives you better items than that. So always get 214, not 203. What does I have? 214, 203. 203 is all the way down there. I think 203 is the other good one. Yeah, there's two other people here. That's upstairs. They don't hear me, I think. If they're opening up doors like that, they're getting careless. No! He had armor. The one weakness of that gun. The one weakness of that gun. Oh. I want to do like an 8R or something. TV Bugsy. He's so lucky. Look at this. Damage absorbed. Half of everything I did was absorbed. And let's not forget, I killed somebody, so some of that damage there goes to that person. So most of my shots were absorbed by that guy's armor. That's a completely garbage gun. Unless you got a Luger or what is it? AP. Unless you have AP and RIP chambered, like 4 AP, 1 RIP, 4 AP, 1 RIP, 4 AP, 1 RIP until you get 30. You're not going to do anything with like PST or something like that. That will not go through. Shooting level 3, level 2, level 1. Level 1 is probably the only thing you could probably get through. Anything other than that, you're not getting into or out of with. I don't know. Do this. Do one of the Raider guns. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm sad. I'm gonna cry. What is that? Oh, that's just the little thing on the back. Oh, my back's itchy. I'm gonna unload this. I'm gonna do an offline and see how this gun is. If it's good, I'm gonna keep it. If it's bad, it's not worth it. Dealers. Paper. Passport. 30 of them. They're not the best, but they're good enough to get through. Good enough to get through. That's all that matters. It's better than 9 mil. Let's also put all these. So let's see. These are the ones that I could think that matter. Everything else can be used for storage, which is typically my normal setup. And then I'll go in. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go in with this. Repair, 17. Not an 8R run. I'll keep that. And I'll take this, one of you. And I think that's it for this. I'm going to sell those real quick. Because the money for things is tight. I'm also going to take captain key for gas station. Because gas station also has a, what is it called? Oh, what the heck is it called? Safe. A safe. That's what it is. Oh, no. Come on, stop freezing. Customs 14. I'm gonna share those because of that. You should have a helmet for me. This is bad. I hate this. I absolutely hate all that money that I just put in. Oh, I had a helmet here too. I hate it even more. Oh god, I just wasted so much money. I'm gonna take that Mosin to probably interchange or reserves. That'd probably be the best place. Alright, see you, Mighty. Oh yeah, I gotta test this gun. See if it's good. See if this one or the other one's a little better. I wonder what this scope looks like. I don't think I've ever used it. Looks like something I wouldn't use. Desperate times call for desperate scopes. Oh god, this thing's got a big back. It's good enough for a one-tapper. Anything other than that will be hell. I know for a fact. Oh god, I could just imagine it getting in a point blank fire. Actually, a point blank, I don't even have to aim. I could just bang, 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 bang. And it, jeez. If I get into a ranged fight though, and I have to go bang, 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 it's gonna have to be like 4 seconds or like 2 seconds between every shot. So it's gonna bang, 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 bang. That's gonna be absolute cancer. Nothing's better than some good old cancer to make your Tarkov days better. Can't feel better unless you felt worse. Now we play the waiting game. The Franklin game. Or, I mean, the Frank game. It's not Franklin. It's just always going to be Frank. The rattiest Chad you've ever seen is a Frank. I go out for combat, but I always hide. I always stay in the shadows. Someplace you can never see me, but you always get killed by me. And even if I'm always hiding and getting in those gunfights, my aim stays true. Now let me sing a poem for you that Tarkov players must know. This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. My rifle is my best friend. It is my life. I must master it as I must master my life. Without me, my rifle is useless. Without my rifle, I am useless. I must fire my rifle true. I must shoot straighter than my enemy who is trying to kill me. I must shoot him before he shoots me. I will. My rifle, and I know that what counts in war is not the rounds we fire, the noise of our burst, nor the smoke we make. We know that it is the hits that count. We will hit. My rifle is human, even as I, because it is my life. Thus, I will learn it as a brother. I will learn its weaknesses. And we cannot continue this conversation anymore. And I definitely wasn't reading the lyrics for that. Because all I know is, this is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I think this is where I got this gun. Got it right here in the garage. Some guy was just camping, watching. What's this? What? That's expensive. Those M80s are expensive too, or the M61s. Those ones are like, if you're a baller, you take that route, my friend. Woo! Woohoo! I see where he was. Fucking! It wasn't leaning! I was holding E. I might have been holding R, I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, that's the worst mistake. I hope I wasn't holding R there. If I was holding R, I need to break my finger back into place. That gets me upset that I actually died to that. Alright, I'm doing some naked runs with pistols. Naked pistols. Pistol runs. Maybe those trash pistols I think I have. I'm not sure how many of them I got. But they're pistols. Nonetheless. This is a beast. What can I put this on? I can put this on the ADAR. Oh. This would mean this ADAR is even better than before. Which would mean this ADAR is absolutely stunning. Oh my god, look at that. It's so big. You know what they say, the bigger things are, the better they are. I'm not that good. Let's see. Pistols are down here. I'll take this one. Now comes the trouble of actually finding the fucking things. Come, get out. Oh, they're right here. Suppressed pistol. 9p. I'm gonna unload this and see if I got. Yes. Alright. That will work. Let's do this. -5 hydration. 55. Alright. So I'm gonna eat those when I get in so I could get my metabolism up, which is a very good skill to have. Oh yeah. What's my strength at? Because I need to level that up. 1.9. I feel like I'm gonna have like record my jaw dislocating on accident. Just me trying to pop in, just fucking loud crack. It hurts. Oh man, it really hurts. Actually felt something rip, I think. I'm not doing that again. Actually, wait. I'm gonna do a mission. I'm going to woods. It means I have more slots for inventory space because I don't have any woods keys. But woods is also a very good map if you want to meet people who have longer ranged weapons like ADARs, Mosins, more Mosins, more Mosins and also Mosins, because usually that's what people always bring there. Nothing else, unless they're rich, which is the 1% of Tarkov. It's like real life America almost. Oh, that's why I can hear everything. My door's open. Oh, it's not Tarkov. It's OBS. Log in. Log in. Come on. Thank you. Get started. Get out of it. I forgot to put this up. I think that's the right one. Good go. I feel like I should get a pistol. Or a AR build. Weapon. For around 700. Nothing more than that. Because I don't want to spend 700 or more on a weapon. Because that would mean I'd have to invest in... I might as well just build my own weapon from scratch. Which would be a lot more fun. But a lot more expensive. Alright, let's see. Where am I? I know where I am. Let's go this way. We'll hit the boss. If the boss is here. I just hope that the boss is here. I don't want to waste all my time running over there. I think this is a hot spot for people. I'm not sure. I usually see people by it, so I would imagine. But I don't know why they would have. I should have bought some money. Like car extract just if I fall in love. Sounds like a bunch of small arms fire behind me, but I don't want to get involved. Not that, not that, not that. Okay, I hear a Mosin, I think, over there. That or VPO. VPO might be louder though. I gotta run in this bush and wipe my eyes. I can't see. They're watering. Oh, it feels good. Alright. I hope the boss is here. I don't know where any of these extracts. Oh wait, I think the other extract on there. No! Damn. I'll just let myself heal because this is going to be my last run. I'm going to do a Mosine. I hope that doesn't make my taste and air sour around me. That's usually what it does. Make it hard to breathe. I hate that. If that would have happened, would have been. I'll regret my actions. There. Perfect. I hope this has both the reticles on it. Oh, it does! Oh my god, it's an actual useful Mosin. It's not garbage. Oh, thank god. I would not be able to land any hits if it wasn't. I would not be able to land a single hit at all. Just waiting, yeah. Just waiting for the game to load so we can get into interchange and shoot some mofos. Yeah, just waiting. Psst, 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 psst. Just waiting. Psst, psst, psst. I'm waiting here so I can kill some mofos. Splatter their brains all over the floor. Psst, 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 psst. Usually these boys are really geared here, so I'm gonna be happy if I kill them. It would suck if I came in really early, because that would mean I would die right here. I guess I'm gonna run in the front door, kick it in. Kick it in and see if I can kill some of them. I'd make a joke, but it'd probably be in bad taste. Maybe make me look a little racist. And that's a no-go. Because right now is not the time. My house would get raided. I'd probably get convicted. And that'd be it. The end for me. Let's just hope Kill is here so I can get some gear. If that's him. That isn't him. Oh boy, I'm lucky it is. That's a player. That had to have been. I guess it's not. Maybe I should just stop singing. What's your gun? Of course, that's a scav. No player would keep a Taz. Like, who would do that? Get off my desk, or else you'll get arrested for a hate crime. Okay, who was up here? There was someone up here. Before they're not my go-to areas. I rarely go up here. That fucking scared me. That scared me so bad. I heard it, but I wasn't prepared for it. Oh my god. There goes some sort of armor I could have used. Hey look, he's got the gun I lost. Baby. Let's just hope I find like a graphics card. If I do find graphics cards, they're all being saved. Someone's down below me. I hear him walking. In this area. That's give me that. You are undeserving of such an item. I heard more of your cries.
Служивый!
Give me your SKS. Well, that's a nice one. Like, come on, bro. Give me all your stuff, man. No, don't fade away, light. I need you. Alright. Go to the exit. That's camped by people all the time. And guaranteed to be camped by new people. Because what better way to get your loot than wait for somebody who has it to come through. I'm actually gonna check one spot. Over here is actually a good area because right here can spawn some items that are worth some money. Oh god, that's worth so much money. Thank you for telling me and showing me that spot. You guys are welcome. But in reality, I've picked up like three I picked up like 3 of the lions, which are expensive. They stayed expensive all the way till the end. Get away, bug. Stupid fly. Got 3 mementos. I think there's a stash right here. This one's like the most camped area in Tarkov, I'd say. Other than Gate 3 Extracton Factory. But that map's too small, so basically every spot's a camp. Why is it so choppy? Jeez, why is it so laggy? What is going on? I'm getting like 0 frames. That goes here. You go there. You go there. And you rub the lotion on your skin. Alright, that's the water, not my computer sounding like it's dying. Alright, that's the end of the stream. I'm gonna go lay down.